Hello everybody, and welcome to what might just be the final video in my series on the Outer Worlds. This has been a long time coming. Over a year, because I procrastinate. I never really said why it took me so long. The answer was my life got busy. But, I mean, it was 2 more videos. It was just a couple more hours of gameplay. The real reason was I recorded, like, an hour of footage for the episode where we went through Byzantium. The one you just saw. The one you just saw the other day. Or today if you're binge watching. Or the other year if you procrastinated like me. And I recorded for about an hour. Then my graphics card went kaput. It completely crashed. Because it was on Death's Doornail anyways. And in doing so, it corrupted the entire recording. And I was just like, I just played the game for like an hour. I don't want to redo all that content. You know what, I'll just take a break. I'll come back to this later. And then my life got insanely busy. And I couldn't. But now my life's less busy.
I only wish they weren't showing so many.
Now, is my life being less busy a good thing? Not really. But it means I have more time for this. Let's talk to the informant we have. But before we do that, hello? Let's go through and make sure we've done just about every single quest. Small grave matter. Salvager in the sky. I mean, let's count. It doesn't matter. Let's count, because we should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. And let's count how many side quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Uh-oh. We might be missing some. Hold on. It does suck that the Fix Your Life wiki was not updated with the Murder on Eridanos quest. Let's go alphabetical. These are not alphabetical. Okay, whatever. Maybe I screwed up. Maybe I screwed up. Botched? Any botched? No. Let's recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I counted a different amount this time. I don't know. I might have missed some quests. Okay. Oh no. Whatever. That's unfortunate. If it's true. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I've been thorough. But even if I miss like a quest or two, I still feel like we've been pretty comprehensive.
Do you mind?
Yep. Okay, give me the information. Okay, speak to the minister. I can do that. I have a key to his place. Because the guy who went there just sort of attacked me. But, you know. It is what it is. That's what I always say. I'm always saying that. Did I accidentally count some main quests? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know. I tried to be comprehensive.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Okay, so I can just go in here. Administrator Ludo dead. Who did that? On the second floor. I've got a high speech skill. I should be able to. People.
How did you get it? You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh, my law.
I only killed 2 guards and it was in self-defense. It was self-defense. They attacked me. They attacked me.
I don't know if I trust this so-called minister fella, if that is his real name.
They attacked me.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
I'm here for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
That's...
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you're hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't... Of course. It's Rock...
Okay, look. What are you talking about?
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Oh.
So the chairman's a crook who can't be trusted? Who knew?
Please, this is important.
Okay.
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
I'll have to deal with him then.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from...
If I look for
That's certainly one...
Okay.
Why?
How do I get there?
Via...
Yeah, okay. I've already been there, actually. Okay, I'll be on my way. Count on me, Minister Clark. Dude, he's a tricky trickster. Is there a way to get to this balcony from... You can probably... No, you definitely can't. Okay. It's just a fancy way to get down. Hi. Okay, Parvati.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
I really wish they'd stop saying stuff like that to me. Enter the HHC building.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
State your business. Please step away. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
just need you to register your weapons with a revised request.
Fine.
Now let's... I was going to suggest that... Look.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry.
That would be a lot of forms because I'm carrying a lot of weapons. So this is a big moment. This is us talking to the big guy. Big boss. Metal Gear Solid. I don't know.
Apologies for the wait. I was a person. Ah. Oh. Will there...
Okay.
Excuse me, just a moment.
One person gets all this space. Just
I'll turn that key out.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us.
Sort of played
As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
That's a shame.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity.
Oh.
You idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that?
That,
While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future, when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again, working for the good of Halcyon.
Okay.
Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was our story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Always knew the board was crooked. But this is just evil.
Yeah, pretty evil. I'm a bit distracted. I'm stealing all of his stuff. But where is the minister? Broken snow globe. Yeah. Oh, cool. That was a pretty simple quest. Just send the message.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently... I suppose that is...
Look, I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, that is quite the twist. They're planning on freezing everyone. To the same way the people on the Hope were frozen. There's just not enough food. Now, that's... Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot of this quest list. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard. And I'm going to open Affinity Photo. I'm going to paste it into Affinity Photo. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a check mark next to all of the ones that we've done. This is why I should use spreadsheets. Okay. Let's take the screenshot, copy to clipboard. Okay, fine. Save it in Photos. Pictures. Drag and drop it. Let's... This is very okay. Add source, window capture, affinity. There we go. And let's crop it. cropped enough. So this is all of the non-DLC quests in the game. And let's do this. It's just a little bit of bookkeeping. Let's have this red. And let's test this. New pixel layer. What is happening? That's not what I think of when I think pencil. Oh, let's go to pixel. Here we go. Lower the size a bit. There we go. Let's change the color to red. Okay. Radio Free Monarch. We done did that. Passage to Anywhere. We done did that. Comes Now the Power. We done did that. Stranger in a Strange Land. We did that. So now let's... This is boring. I'll if I remember, I'll put a timestamp to skip this, because I know this is not what most people sort of came to this for, but I don't know what I'm kind of losing my mind over this. Next up, Weapons from the Void. Done did that. Passion pills. Where's that? Passion pills. I don't see that on this list. Passion pills. Here we go. The Doom That Came to Roseway. Why is that not counted as a Roseway quest? Where is that? This is probably maddening for a lot of people, because they'll just be like, it's right there, it's right there. You can see it there. But I can't wait. Hold on a second. Wait, Weapons from the Void is counted here twice. Because it's here as well. Here's the Doom That Came to Roseway. Happiness is a Worm Spaceship. Die Robot. At Central. Little Memento, not Momento. Memento. Little Memento. Where is it? This is gonna be like 80% of the video. But hey, this is the finale. The finale is bookkeeping. Herrick's Handiwork. Slaughterhouse Clive. The Secret People. The stainless steel rat. A family matter. The grim tomorrow. Journey into smoke. Come on, where is it? Roseway. By his bootstraps. The amateur alchemist Vulcan's hammer. This is really entertaining content. It would be for me. Someone methodically going like that's my kind of. I'm sure it's not yours. But if you're like me, this is satisfying watching this list slowly go down. Silent voices. Who goes there? The distress signal. Solution vial. The frightened engineer. Oh! Where is that? Where is this frightened engineer? Right here. A few kindred spirits. Fistful of digits. Belong tomorrow. The Chimerist's last experiment. Is that Byzantium? Is it groundbreaking? Breaker. I guess it is. The Ice Palace. Space Crime Continuum. Sucker Bait. Where's that? Where's that? Sucker Bait. It's gotta be on here. Sucker Bait. Monarch? Ah, here it is. Canaan's Cradle. Pay for the primer. Printer. Ah! The commuter. Errors unseen. Bolt with his name. Okay. The Low Crusade. Don't Bite the Sun. It's another one that shows up multiple times. Oh, the Low Crusade as well. Friendships Due. Starcross Troopers. Worst Contact. The Empty Man. This one also shows up multiple times. Solution Vial. I think we already did that. Is Solution Vial up here? Solution Vital, yes. So this list it just repeats them. That's Okay, drinking sapphire wine. The cleaning machine. The illustrated manual. The lying earth. I'll halcyon in a day. Cupid of the laboratory makes spacesuits won't travel. Odd jobs. Mr. Pickett's biggest game. Mandibles of Doom. Star-Crossed Troopers again. Sprat Kings. Flowers for Sebastian. Salvager in the Sky. A Small Grave Matter. A Sisty Dance with Death. Did I miss the quest? A Sisty Dance with Death. I guess let's cross out. City in the Stars we're doing. Main quests we don't have to worry about. A Sisty Dance with Death. I don't think that's in here. I think we missed one. Which means I am properly I may have wasted your time. But that is a quest given by Slaughterhouse Clive, and I killed him. Okay. Oh! Because I remember making a comment about that, too. That's really cool. Okay. I just wasted all of our time. Luckily, this confirms that there is only one side quest left to do. I guess maybe the video wouldn't have been long enough if we didn't go on that detour. Where is... That's the place to go. Where's the retirement district? I think she's in here.
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this.
Nearby the entrance. So maybe not inside? dear. We're wasting more time. Adrena time. Whoa! Where is this lady? Healthy citizen cleaner. Why call them that? There's a lady who should be around here to give me a quest. The last side quest in the game. Now where could she be?
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not that I'm a waver.
Where is she? Hortense Inglesby. Ray card. Are you Hortense Ingleby? Search DuckDuckGo for Hortense Inglesby. First be encountered on the way into hell. How do you start this quest? Why call them back from retirement? How to start? I don't understand. In the Estates District. Why is this so much conflicting information? I wish this game had the fan base that some of the Bethesda games have, and I didn't have to search so vigilantly just to access some of the game's content. Aha!
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the...
How splendid. Another rung with...
Yeah,
Why,
okay.
just- And he...
Gracefully.
Admittedly. Now if only.
Honest...
Just give me the quest. I'll think. Or wait, no.
Can't... Now...
I've decided to look into it. I'll take care of it. Okay. Here we go, the last side question in the game. Investigate the retirement district. Now, where am I to go? Down here? I think I might have done this quest before. Yeah.
That's the last of them.
I think I have. Unsealed door. Oh, Trackmania Nations Forever. Let's go.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend their...
Yeah, sure, I can send.
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse.
This doesn't seem like it's a great
Lux,
thing.
Fosco, and collection.
This feels like a trick. Keep the retirees in here. Okay, very quickly this is becoming less and less flattering.
Oh no.
Processing data. System beginning security patrol.
I'd really rather these robots didn't attack, but what can you do?
Everyone all right?
The effects make it look like I've taken a lot of damage. I really haven't. Incoming!
We're gonna stop to salvage this, right?
Thanks, boss. Been wanting to break something ever since we got here.
Okay, buddy. So, are they... I've never done this quest, actually. Because I don't remember this at all. So this is...
Left hand, Cap.
Oh. Thought this was the way to go. I thought I was unlocking a shortcut, not a broom closet. It's definitely... not the most flattering. Oh, we're back here. It's definitely not the most flattering sort of retirement. I don't think I'd enjoy that sort of retirement. Let's talk to Hortense. So they tried to kill us. I believe because we were old and ugly, but I might be wrong. Could be any reason,
Oh,
really.
there. I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs.
Okay.
It is...
No. Brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's
She's gonna love it.
brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them.
Okay.
Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the
Sigh.
Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
Okay. I'm happy you're happy, I guess.
Just as any professional should be, even if your profession is violently inclined vagrant.
Cool.
Now then.
The bonus for the unexpected danger, of course. Do I really have that high of a persuade skill?
I suppose that would be appropriate. Very well. Treat yourself to an extra bowl of sprat stew or something. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me.
Okay. Well, we've completed every side quest in the game. That was a cool... I kind of wish it was more of a dungeon. But... Let's try to beat the game, I suppose. It's kind of... kind of exciting.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right.
Oh, vending machine, let's go. I love the vending. I love vending. Top 10 activities.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
What level clearance?
Base.
How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you.
Let's have some fun.
What?
Let's have some fun.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Paperwork's just dandy. You know me, got a pen in hand. Everything's so grand when you're working for the board. Does shooting automatically blow my cover? No, it doesn't. Should it? Probably, but that's neither here nor there. Walking through animal testing. Walking to the central lab. A hollow guys is about to go, but before I do it, you should know. Hopefully, one of these doors will help me recharge it. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Oh well, that door's barred. I should be able to sneak through. And if they see me, I'll just do a speech check. There will be dandy. And I'll get my speech checked. But I won't have to. Because that guy sees me.
What? I don't need to see. Move along.
Okay. Some Jedi mind trick. Isn't that cool, guys? I'm Jedi mind trick. I'm Obi-Wan. Kenobi-Wan.
Sure I could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's transfer as much as we can without killing these people. Hopefully, Phineas won't be too upset. He will understand. I didn't want to kill some people. I'm not in the mood for killing. You know how it is. Hey guys, hi. Let's go, I believe, return to Phineas. He'll understand. He'll go, well, you're a good person. And I will gain karma. This is true.
If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Ooh.
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Oh, Okay, let's skip the pleasantries.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Nope.
You are making.
Adjutant Akande's call has been...
Let's go. I'm sure that will have no consequences.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain.
Phineas
and
is
we are still in one piece.
a little... He's a little... He gets a little quirky at night, but he's not a capitalist. Hey, I got as much as I can.
Busy in your absence. Optimus. All I need now.
The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes. Well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony. Why do you think we've been doing?
They're planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yeah.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yeah. And these are all the chemicals it could get anymore, and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head,
I mean, we could do that.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest. The board's going to dispose of them all.
We just gotta... We could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius.
Thanks.
Bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Hope's damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow.
It'll work.
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope skip.
I don't understand a word you...
Yes.
Okay. I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'll be back.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking.
Thinking about what? Travel to the Hope. This is it. This is it, guys. Not quite. Once we travel to the Hope, we do still have stuff to do there. I do know what I am doing. Once we're ready.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells...
He dragged me into one of his schemes. Don't worry about it.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's... You'll have to...
Let's do it. I want to spend up all of my ammo at the last possible moment.
Why not?
Just see how long it takes. Because I think that would be funny. There are gonna be enemies here. To be expected.
We're not exploding, so I guess it worked.
Ha 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 ha!
You ought to see Quincy for your assignment.
How far can we go without resorting to gunplay? We can get this far at least. Down to here. If we're past this point, do they just assume I'm supposed to be here? No. Let me real calm and collected like. Over to here.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found. Should we escape?
It's a little strong. Nothing I can't handle, but it's a little strong. Where? Did I take a wrong turn? I think I took the wrong turn. I think I was supposed to go in this elevator. Like it's human revolution. This revolution, it's so human. I'm always saying that. Hello, corporate commander. I'm allowed to be here.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Okay. I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now? Jump
Skip the Hope to tier 2.
Destination set to the...
Worst way is to go out, I suppose.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The zero-point drives corp and up.
Yes.
You should not be doing...
Thank you, Hope. It looks like...
Okay. We get to watch this cutscene. Is this the right thing to do? Let me know in the comments. Wait, why is my mic was turned down that whole time? That's annoying.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps we should check in on him.
Hey, buddy. Surprise inspection.
Of course.
Did they just say don't test me to the person who's doing a surprise inspection? That's crazy. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Did they not... Did they not notice that they were skip drive? Is that not like a thing you can tell happens to you? I don't know. I'm tired.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain.
The board is here. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to execute the board. All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of you fucking pig!
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire
Okay. Well, it seems they found him. They're probably going to be here and be upset and be killing me? Maybe. This is unfortunate. Search the area for a passcode. Okay. I can't even try to hack into it? Under his pillow? In his bathroom mirror?
That's clever.
It's not that clever. Do not tap on glass. Seals loose. Oh yeah, let's sleep for 8 hours. I'm sure all of this that's happening can wait. Where's this password? If I were him, I would leave the password in my mind. I would not write it down. But his I'll just repair it all. What kind of light ammo? Okay. How much DPS does it do? 204. Okay, not as much as my insane rifle. Where did he leave his dang password? Where did he leave it? I don't know. What was that unique weapon? Defense force. That's a pretty good. I might just use it. Fourteen. extinguish plasma cutter before returning to pocket. Obscure body and SK system. By ladder. Seals leak, never use this pod. Where's this password of his? I don't know where his password is. I don't want to look it up. I might have to. The Outer Worlds Phineas password. Looted off of a sisty pit. Okay. I feel like oh, that was not even the okay. Now I feel really bad. I killed Bubbles for no reason. Where is this password? I don't get it. Loot a sissy pig on a table. That's not helpful. I had it. I had it. I don't know how long I had it. Maybe I killed Bubbles for a reason after all, but I don't think so. Tartar Snafky. Oh, wow, let's travel to this prison. Let's... Let's kill some board members. I suppose. I'm really making sure that this last video is as long as possible. I spend 20 minutes on a checklist. I spend 10 minutes looking for a key code that I already have in my inventory. It's fine. I don't care about your guys' concerns.
Phineas, locked up in Tartarus. We cannot...
I'm not one for pointless heroism.
To extract the scientist, you will need...
We can't abandon Phineas. We're doing it. That's it. That's it. You guys all brought me up there just so you could say, yeah, let's do it. Okay. This is the point of no return. I would like to save. Let's manual save. I mean, there's not really much else to do.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived. Please be advised.
Attention. You are here. UDL does appreciate it. As a show of our deepest
Hey, you know... How do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your ID.
I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting... Anyway. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the...
Transmission terminated. Biomet... How can...
Cool.
LP?
Thank you, persuasion skill. I kind of wish you could bring all of them, because it's like the big final hurrah. We'll bring my party too. I really like Parvati. But I feel like... Oh. Thanks, Junlei.
Like that garden gates.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
I really like Parvati. I feel like the rest of the companions are, I could take them or leave them.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
I'm thinking we book it. Hello, good sir. I desperately need the bathroom. That's why I am running. I mean, you've tasted that junk they serve in the cafeteria. I mean... Vending machine. Nothing left to buy. Why isn't it letting me tinker anymore? Insufficient bits. Max level. Max level. Insufficient bits. Well, we did what we could, gang. The Pit, that's right. Fallout 3 DLC. That's what it's all been leading to. go the short way. I can afford. I can afford to go the short way. Hello? I just don't think they really anticipated a level 36 gamer coming in to rock their world. Not rock their world.
Are you new here? Oh, that's great. Much.
I don't know who's fighting, but it's working as a distraction. And for that, I'm grateful. Hello, hello. I can't help the way I look. Oh. Let's unseal the door.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. And I see you brought the kid along.
Yeah, kid.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing.
The captain.
When you go off.
Get out of my way.
I'm not. Son.
Sure. Whoa! Oh, they're attacking me! My reputation with the board decreased. I wonder why this is. There's probably a way to avoid killing them. But
Alright, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and
I like this. It's very... You can tell they were trying to do Battle for Hoover Dam, and I think they did a pretty good job.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for comedy.
Whatever. It's over.
I'm afraid you have. You make a new doc.
Okay.
In.
I'll just kill her. It'll be fine. Oh! I'm not sure about the magical teleporting trick, but... Okay. Boss down! Hibernation chamber key. I hope this video has been suitably epic. I hope even the spreadsheet was epic. I think if you're cool enough, the spreadsheet will have been epic. Or maybe lame enough. I'm not sure. I don't care. Someone found it enjoyable. And that was me. Yeah, I plan on it.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the Board's own fortress just to rescue a doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Board never stood a chance against me.
All in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the Board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. There's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Suppose that's true.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the Board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holt. Halcyon is the only hope we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We'd best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a
Or I guess we... God damn.
You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. Must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I suppose so.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon.
Thank you.
This colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer.
Oh, I should have unloaded. I wanted to unload all my ammo. I should have done that before I opened the door. Dang.
Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
I suppose so.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of
Okay. Misgendering me. Okay.
brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Without Lilia Hagen, Sublight the company fractured, evolving into a series of unregulated criminal gangs, fences, and smugglers. Their facade of legitimacy quickly faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten. After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice." As for Adelaide McDevitt, she tended to her garden in solitude for another year before passing away. Her body was discovered some months later when Reed Thompson paid her a visit in an effort to make amends. Her remains were buried in a place of honor underneath the floor of the Edgewater Cannery. Reed believed this was what she always wanted. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the home and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Riddles Company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister, Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen, and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so, Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered slugs transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following year. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both.
Of course.
After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity.
Well, that's...
was not among the bodies.
That sucks.
Your influence further cemented Ellie's perspective. She understood she could never truly rely on others, so she set about making sure she wouldn't have to. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She enjoyed a long and infamous career running missions across the system. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless, unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself. Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And at no time, she was a fixture in the groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories.
Wretched Ruth. That is an end to the Outer Worlds. I love this game. I really love this game. Leonard Boyarsky and Timothy Kane did a great job. Justin E. Bell's soundtrack was really good. These people all did a great job. And they all made a game that I really do enjoy. UI artist. I love the UI for this game. The area designers, it's fun to explore. Wonderful game, really. Josh Sawyer. Daniel's 5e campaign. Oh, what a wonderful game. I don't really know what Private Division's done other than the botched Spacer's Choice edition of this game. So the one thing I guess I know them for is a very negative thing. I'm sure they've done great things. Let's see, they published Kerbal Space Program 2. Yeah, okay. Outer World Spacer's Choice Edition. All these people did a great job. So many people. So many people worked on this game. Even if it's just by proxy, even if it was just a little tiny bit. It really is a collaborative effort. thought that was the beginning of a Loser by Beck. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. And then the credits for Feral on Gorgon. Special thanks to the medical professionals risking their lives in the fight against COVID-19. That's true, isn't it? They would have been developing the DLC through the pandemic. I'm sure that was a very turbulent time. I hope you all enjoyed this series. I hope you all can forgive me for that 1 year wait. But when we next meet, I'll be playing a similar game. I don't know yet which one. Maybe Avowed, maybe Fallout New Vegas, maybe Nehrim, maybe something else entirely. If you've made it this far in the series, I mean, that's a long time. You've been watching for a while. I think maybe over 24 hours. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I sort of can't believe we did it in 16 videos. Maybe the next one will be longer. Maybe not. Maybe so. My new computer can comfortably run Avowed and Outer Worlds 2. Wow. To the point where I'd be comfortable putting OBS on in the background, which is not the case for my old computer. But Outer Worlds 2, I want to wait until those 2 expansions. I'm really bummed that Avowed 2 was canceled. That's a massive blow to... I don't know. I'm just trying to fill time. I really ought to just try to get the last few achievements I don't have. I'm also bummed that Outer Worlds 3 was shot down. That was the Outer Worlds. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.